June 7, 2022. Aries. It's true that destiny plays a major role in the way our life unfolds, but we're not sent here without power. Free will is always at play. In other words, our choices determine the course of our lives. This brings us to the real question: how do you feel called to hit the accelerator button? Take a shot of courage, and go after what you once perceived as out of your reach. The cosmic energies are supporting dynamic growth plus movement in the direction of your purpose. Hit the accelerator button. Taurus. But, are you communicating with clarity? Are you asking for what you need in order to feel safe in the given situation? Now is not the time to play nice for the sake of playing nice or rely on a web of enchanting words to mask the turmoil inside. What you want to do instead: drop the need for validation, break up with the inner people pleaser, and reclaim your power. Those who value your presence will hold space for you to be the most authentic version of yourself. Don't rely on a web of enchanting words to mask the turmoil inside. Gemini. Now is not the time to fixate on what your efforts will lead to. Now is the time to put in the work, and to show up consistently for who and what you love. The results will be magnificent, of this you can be sure. When it comes to love and relationships, you will find that you are entering a period of stability, that you and your partner are supporting each other's growth, and being present to your relationship in the best way you possibly can. P.S. Trust that there are many blessings in store. You are entering a period of stability. Cancer. But, are your actions in alignment with your intention? Something to think about with respect to the manifestation of your desires. Today, you're being encouraged to get in the driver's seat of your life, and go after what you want with a brave heart. Your goal is within reach, beautiful. Trust that your consistent efforts will propel movement, and help things come together in the most effortless manner. Get in the driver's seat of your life. Leo. You're at a crossroads, Leo. You can either do what you've been told to, or what feels right to you. Think of it as an invitation to gently let go of other people's expectations of what your life should look like, and release the burden of getting it all right. As you do, listen to what your heart is whispering. Even if the guidance you are receiving does not make sense logically, remember, you are not here to worry about the how and the why of the manifestation process. All you need to do is stay in the energy of what you're calling in, and trust that everything will fall into place in divine time. But what if you choose to listen to your heart instead? Virgo. There's two voices in your head at this time. One is telling you doors that were once closed must never be opened. The other is convincing you to take a chance and see what happens. So, move into a space of allowance, Virgo. Read the signs and listen to what they're revealing to you. By moving beyond the judgments and preconceived notions, you will be able to make space for all the beauty and grace that life has to offer. Take a chance and see what transpires, beautiful. Libra. There comes a point in our lives when we can use go with the flow as an excuse to stay in the energy of stagnation, or turn things around. Don't be afraid to step away from the scene of crime, Libra. Don't be afraid to make drastic changes you're being called to. Understanding that there is a difference between boundaries and barriers will help you draw the line where you need to. Step away from the scene of crime. Scorpio. For everything that's falling apart, there are 10 things that are coming together. You're no longer operating from a place of perpetual panic. You're no longer engaging in the metaphorical game of tug-of-war. You trust in the divine plan. You call in miracles as an everyday practice and regularly witness your desires take a physical form. What's more, you no longer feel the need to compare your journey with that of others. You know you are where you are supposed to be, and that things will only progress further from here. The glow that comes from knowing you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Sagittarius. There's no need to intellectualize your feelings, Sagittarius. Swim in an ocean of your emotions for a minute, will you? Allow yourself to feel all that there is to feel. By letting go of your resistance, you will tap into your heart space. By tapping into your heart space, you will be able to make decisions guided by love. By making decisions guided by love, you will be able to unlock the portal of infinite possibilities, and witness the manifestation of your wildest dreams. P.S. It's all happening in the now. Stay connected to your heart. Capricorn. But what if it works out instead? What if all the pieces of the puzzles fall in place, reminding you that the divine plan has always been at play? Word for the wise: release the burdens weighing you down, and move into a state of surrender, a space of allowance. As you do, count your blessings and multiply them by 3. There are miracles waiting in the wings for you, Capricorn. Trust that everything will come together perfectly. There are miracles waiting in the wings. Aquarius. It's all about the divine feminine force this week. You're being called to approach the world of beauty and aesthetics as a prayer, and stay in the energy of play as you do. It's not for you to control the outcome of your artistic pursuits, so let go of your fixation with the destination as you allow the mysterious forces to come through and orchestrate miracles for you, with the goddesses of fertility on your side. Some of you may feel inspired to start a family too. You are prepared for the changes coming your way. Don't hesitate to have the conversation you've been longing to. Stay in the energy of play, that's all. Pisces. The trouble is, we want our desires to manifest as per our timeline. We want everything to look a certain way, which stems from our limited understanding of our circumstances. Could this be true in your case too? Are you letting your rigid notions restrict the flow? Step back and allow, beautiful. Step back and allow. The presence of the wish fulfillment card is affirming that things are about to turn out better than you could have ever imagined. The universe is playing on your team,